Welcome to Veranda IAS. In today's current affairs session, in the subject Geography and Disaster Management, we will be dealing with the topic Cauvery Vaigai Gundar Link Project. And the learning objective of today's LU is to explain the river interlinking project, to examine the Cauvery Vaigai Gundar which is in news, to discuss the Cauvery Vaigai Gundar Link project, and to outline the elements of the project. Also, to analyze the map of Cauvery Vaigai Gundar link and to list the key points of Cauvery Vaigai and Gundar link project. So, moving on, let's see about the river linking project. So, the National Perspective Plan NPP was created in August 1980 by the Ministry of Irrigation. Now it is called as Ministry of Jal Shakti, which has been renamed. So, with the purpose of developing water resources through interbasin water transfer, that is water transfer from water surplus basins to water deficiency basins. So, the National Water Development Agency NWDA has nominated 30 linkages across country. So, 16 for the peninsular component and 14 for the Himalayan component. So, 16 projects with respect to the peninsular area and 14 projects for the Himalayan regions, that is the Ganges, Yamuna and these rivers for the feasibility and studies under the NPP. So, why this river interlinking project is important for India? Actually, if we see in one part of country, if the rivers were actually flowing it to a great extent and water was actually mixing in sea, especially during the monsoon time, we see major rivers of the South India such as the Cauvery, Krishna, Godavari. So, these were actually flooding in the monsoon time. At the same time, during the summer season, these rivers were actually dried up. So, because of that, agriculture is not at all possible during this time. So, at one time of period, at one part of a river, the water is flooding, and at other part of the time, it was like in drought-like condition. So, because of this, river interlinking is very much important for India. If all the rivers in India was connected, then there will be no drought-like conditions in India, but which has not yet happened in India. Moving on, why this river linking project is news? It is because of the Cauvery Vaigai Gundar, which is going to be an river linking project. So, a canal connecting the Cauvery to the Vaigai and Gundar, which is a part of the larger Godavari Cauvery Link project, was inaugurated as Tamil Nadu's intrastate river connection project in the March 2021. So, why it is needed? So, because let's geographically we want to analyze this, because see, this is peninsular India, and here we have Western Ghats. So, during monsoon, the southwest monsoon winds, they actually come like this after deflecting from Madagascar. But because of this Western Ghats, these winds actually deflect and move upward. Hence, because of this, there will be orographic rainfall. That is, there will be a heavy rainfall, which is an orographic type of rainfall. Hence, we are experiencing heavy rainfall in Kerala region, which is present in this side of the Western Ghats. But because of this Western Ghats, this part was not experiencing rain at all, the leeward side of Western Ghats, especially the district of Ramanathapuram in Tamil Nadu. So, because of this, the Ramanathapuram is a dry region. So, no agriculture or very less number of agriculture is actually prevalent in this area. So, because of this, the people was suffering for a long period of time. So, that is why we want to link these three rivers, Cauvery, Vaigai, Gundar River. We see Cauvery River is actually flooding in the time of monsoon. A huge amount of water is actually draining into the sea during the rainy season, but in the summer season it is dried up. There has been clashes between the TN, the Tamil Nadu and Karnataka regarding the water sharing of Cauvery, which is a long drawn conflict which is going on. So, if the excess water of Cauvery is diverted with the Vaigai and then to the Gundar River, which is present in this region, then this entire region of Ramanathapuram will get water, so which can be used for agriculture purposes, so that the people will benefit because of this. So, that is why this Vaigai, Cauvery and Gundar River is considered as a very much important and significant project for the state of Tamil Nadu. Given the region's environmental and physical qualities that have grown over time, the plan's recent raises issues. Further, let's see about this link. It is a critical component of various interbasin water transfer proposals envisaged under the Peninsular Rivers Development component of the NPP. Also, the Cauvery Vaigai River Link, Gundar Link, is a component of the scheme to transfer surplus water. We have seen the surplus water in Cauvery and Vaigai River to Gundar from the Mahanadi and Godavari rivers to the Krishna, Pennar, Cauvery and Vaigai deficit basins. So, this is a greater component. So, the actual process is like linking Cauvery and Godavari, so that the entire peninsular region will get benefit. So, this is a small component of the scheme. So, if the surplus water from Mahanadi, Godavari rivers to Krishna, Pennar and Cauvery and Vaigai deficit basins, the excess water from these rivers are transferred to these rivers. Then let us see about the elements of this project, this particular project. So, a barrage over the Cauvery river at Kattalai with a pond level of 101.20 meter. On the side of the extreme right bank, a head regulator with a design discharge capacity of 180.30 cumex. Then a 255.60 kilometer long connection canal with a full supply level of 100.75 meter and a project capacity of 180.30 cumex that originate at the proposed head regulator. So, the entire length of the canal which is going to be built in this project is 255.60 kilometer. Further, this connection canal is expected to offer irrigation to cultivable command area of 3,37,717 hectares, utilizing 1,152.30 mm cube of water, so million metric cube of water, in addition to delivering 185 mm cube of water for household and industrial purposes. So, this project will not only benefit farmers, but it will also benefit households and industrial purposes. So, there is a large number of industries present in this area, especially the cotton based industries and many other industries. So, they will also be benefited because of this project, and households where the tap water connection is not at all reach the far end of the villages. So, they will also can get access to this water. The canal irrigates the area across Tamil Nadu's district of Karur, Tiruchirappalli, Pudukottai, Sivaganga and Ramanathapuram, Virudhunagar and Thoothukudi. The irrigation intensity is intended to be 100%. So, the irrigation intensity is 100%, it is expected to 100%. So, the NWDA developed a cropping plan that is suited for the command area. So, let us see about it. So, this is the actual map of this actual plan of this Cauvery Vaigai Gundar River Link. So, it will be a 3 phases project. So, the first phase will connect Cauvery with Vellaru. which is an 118 kilometer long canal. Through canal, these links will be connected, and then the second phase, the Vellaru will be connected with Vaigai, which is 110 kilometer canal. And finally, the Vaigai will be connected to the Gundar, which is 34 kilometer canal. So, 3 phases. So, we see that this is the Cauvery river, this part. So, this is the Cauvery basin. So, Cauvery basin. So, every part of this, we call this a delta, right? So, this part is actually drained by the river Cauvery, and here we see Vellaru. So, initially this Cauvery and Vellaru will be connected, and then this Vellaru along with the Manimuttar, it will be connected to Vaigai river, which is here. And finally, the Vaigai river, it will be connected with this canal, which is 34 kilometer to Gundar. So, this is the actual link, and this will be the area which will benefit. So, this will be the command area. So, we see the district of Ramanathapuram. We see why this district is dry. So, why this link is very much important for this district in particular, because of this leeward side of the Western Ghats. So, this area will actually benefit because of this project. So, let us see the key points of this project. The Cauvery Vaigai Gundar connection project does not require the construction of huge dams, but rather a diversion of structure. So, they do not require huge dams for storage of waters, rather it requires only diversion. So, small barrages will be constructed, and along with this there will be canal built along, and the water is actually transferred. So, huge dam like structure will be absent in this project, will be not needed. That is very much important, that is very much good, because if you want to construct dams, you want to acquire large amount of land. So, large amount of land will actually get submerged. It will affect the wildlife present in this area, it will affect the peoples who are actually present in that area. So, everyone, it will be detrimental, it will be destructive for everyone if in event of a construction of a dam. So, additionally, given the territory has 255.60 kilometer long canal, we have seen that in 3 phases, this 255.6 kilometer long canal will be built, traverse neither the diversion structure nor the connection canal is predicted to have a negative environmental impact. We see what are the negative impacts will happen because of dam construction. So, in this project there will be no negative environmental impact. Further, because of this connection canal will not run through any developmental areas, there will be no displaced residents. So, in event of a dam construction, we want to rehabilitate the people, we want to give lands to the people who have lost land because of the construction of dams. So, in this project there will be no displacement for residents, because we are connecting with the canals. When the connection project is completed, it will offer numerous employment possibilities for the local communities throughout the building and maintenance phases, therefore improving the region's economic situation. So, if you want to construct a canal, so it will actually provide employment for the local peoples here and there, and also it will actually, after completion of project, the agricultural land will benefit. So, the people, they can actually indulge in agriculture and produce good crops. So, it will also develop a good employment for the local communities which is living around this area. So, that is all for today's LU. Let us summarize what we have seen this LU. We have seen about the river linking project, why it is needed for India. We have seen the Cauvery Vaigai Gundar, which is in news, and we have seen the Cauvery Vaigai Gundar link and what are the places it will be benefited because of this link project, and then the elements of this project and the map of Cauvery Vaigai Gundar link project. Also, we have seen the key points of Cauvery, Vaigai and Gundar river. So, that is all for today's session. Have a nice day. Thank you.